Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at this beautiful Seiko GMT Ocean Traveler. This has a list price of $1,700 and it's available right now at azfindtime.com. It is in stock. And this has to be one of the best bang for the bucks as far as the GMT goes. Now this is the Seiko SARF011. And this is an all titanium and Zaratsu polished GMT watch. It's called the Ocean Traveler, and this beautiful blue texturized dial is just amazing. This watch can contend with any GMT out there. This is a travel style GMT, which means the hour hand moves independently of the minute and the GMT hand. So when you're jumping through time zones, you're able to drive this hour hand forward and backwards through time zones and jump the date backwards or forwards. Now, this watch has a 40 plus hour power reserve, 6R64 in there, and this watch is fully vertically integrated. Seiko does the titanium, the sapphire, they do the movement, all the complications, the coating on the bezel, and the Zaratsu polishing. This watch is awesome. It has a dual curve anti-reflective sapphire crystal. You also get a sapphire crystal on a display back showing you the Tokyo striping on that 6R movement. And this is all packaged in a nice 40 millimeter case. It's 14.6 millimeters thick and it only weighs 109 grams. Now, the lug to lug is going to be 51 with the male ends, and the case is going to be just about a 48. So this has really great dimensions, and it wears super small. One of the reasons why is because this is all grade 5 titanium. Now you get a push-pull crown with the signed S on there. You do get hand winding, as you can see, and hacking, and you get a power reserve complication over here near 9 o'clock. Now you have a radial date just above the 6 o'clock indice, a pointer style GMT hand, light GMT scale for darkness, dark hours on the top, and a dark GMT scale on the top, light GMT scale on the bottom. That shows your day and nighttime hours. All Zaratsu polish indices on this one, and beautiful leaf style hands. Now, when you pull this watch out to the first position, that controls your GMT time zones without hacking the balance wheel, allowing you to jump forward and backwards through different time zones. Now, when you pull it all the way out to the extremity, that hacks the watch. Then you can move your watch around, setting the GMT time first. Now, say your GMT time is set at, you want it set at 10 o'clock at night, which is 100 hours. You would set the GMT time, then you would push it in and just go to the first setting. Then you would set your hour hand to your corresponding time. See how it jumped the date through the time zone watch? See that? So this can jump the date backwards and forward with no hazard to the movement. That's the beauty of this. This works just like a Rolex GMT, This is a travel time GMT with the date complication, and you get that little bonus power reserve. Now moving in on the dial, you see these beautiful striations in the dial, which are all etched out. Look at that, how beautiful that is. You have an applied Seiko sign, beautiful printing, all applied indices, and this watch doesn't have any Lumi-Bright. So it is more or less of a daytime watch, but I'm just letting you know it doesn't have any Lumi-Bright. But it does have this beautiful brushed and Zeratu polished case. And look at that bezel. The polishing on this watch is unparalleled. Now the bracelet is all brushed, polished on the sides, affixed with pins and sleeves. That's how I like my titanium bracelets. Twin trigger signed deployant, which is all titanium. And then you have the screw down back. Now this watch has 100 meters of water resistance, which is good for a dress watch. And just about 42 hours of autonomy. So this has just about everything you need, nothing you don't. And this has to be one of the nicest GMTs I've ever handled. Now, I'm going to show you what this looks like on my wrist, which is 7.25 inches. It's unsized, obviously, because it's a new watch. But this is how this watch looks on my wrist. This is just perfection on my wrist. I can barely feel it. And it'll be even lighter than 109 grams when it's sized to most wrists. I can suggest this down to a wrist about 5.5 inches because of the lightness of the case. My wrist is 7.25 inches. This will fit comfortably up to a 9-inch wrist and won't look out of place. And this is the ultimate deal for in-house movement travel style GMT in full titanium with Zeratu polishing. You can find this at azfinetime.com right now. I'll leave a link in the description. This watch is beautiful and it's something to behold in person. So call those guys if you're interested. My name is Big E. That's the Watch Once Over for today. God bless. And as usual, I'll catch you guys on the next video.